If you ain't done tapped in, you know it's going down up in here, man. Parlay King exclusive picks, quality game, quality talk, and quality necessity trying to ATM smash, get a bag. I'm telling you, yesterday, man, it was a wild day, but I got a three pick in. Yankees messed me out of another three, and I gave exclusive picks. The rotation in MLB picking, it goes that we know the team's supposed to play, but sometimes Vegas steps in and handle their business with how they have us all going back to the drawing board every night, trying to eat, trying to hit, and trying to stay consistent. But you always got to be on top of something with some type of parlay coming through where you always can win. I got a soccer going on right now. I got Liverpool already got over. I had it over three. It was 2-2. The finals already in Premier League. Union Berlin, I got them to win money line. So if they win, the way soccer works, you can't have a tie push or nothing like that. They don't do it like any other sports. This is Europe, soccer type thing. You gotta have to win 1-0 no matter what. 0-0 still. Let me check on that real quick before I get on any other content. We're gonna talk that MLB quick because Tampa Bay proved that they were sorry, and the Yankees was the number one team yesterday. Didn't come through. That's how it go. The Mets showed you what Vegas got when they can let this pitcher that's supposed to have been good come out and give up 4 runs quick. I think I talked about it yesterday. I've been talking about it nonstop. I say when them good pitchers lose in that first inning, ticket already a wrap. Period. You gotta step up, get stronger, get more wise than just hit. Checking on that Berlin score, man. They supposed to win. They don't won 5 straight. They up 1-0. 34 minutes into the first half. I got a 2 pick in. I had Liverpool game over the 3. It went 2-2. It's already in. I got Union Berlin to win. It's 1-0 right now. It's going down. Saturday morning show. Welcome to this new edition of sports. Parlay King exclusive picks. I'm gonna give you raw and uncut today. I wrote down some picks, how I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna go down MLB game and I'm gonna analyze me. Maybe an underdog ticket, maybe a 10, just maybe a good 3 pick that's gonna hit early night because we got 2 sets of games coming. You can hit early, go put it all on 2 nights games. That way you know you're gonna hit. So I gotta go 6-0 today to really get a super bag. But it starts right now. Come on, Union. See, the soccer is real easy to do because you just got to analyze every game. Don't put nothing on your ticket that you know can't score. And a lot of them German leagues, their games go over to 2-3, so you can buy it down to 2 or 3 and always hit every day and get the push. I see some more teams over there already up 2-1, stuff like that. I didn't want to put them on there because VFL, Wolfsburg, they pretty good, but now they getting beat 2-1, so they got to come back. It probably was favored. So it's a unique way. I got one more pick on soccer. I'm giving it out. Let me see. Let me see. See what league it's in. I'm just doing my rambling early in the morning, going over all my sports talk. It's going down, man. Sports done already, soccer done started. So you know it's going to be a good year if I'm off. It's a 3-0 start already to the soccer. Now, Berlin is up, so that's going to be 4-0 in the first 2 days of soccer back officially. All of the leagues are kicking back in play. Here's the lock, 2 p.m. lock. Y'all write it down. PSG should win by the money line. Don't take it no other way but that money line. That's that French league, man. So soccer, that's my late soccer. I might put it on a banger too. That's how confidence I got the PSG to win. But you gotta wait and see what that money line is, with that spread, all that, because they don't got it out here on this. Let me see something. Yeah, this is the first game and everything. They're gonna score a lot of runs too. So it's gonna be a lot of goals scored in that game by them. So I'm taking them today in a parlay, the ATM smasher parlay is the morning 3 pick, the late 3 pick. So it's 2 sets to that parlay I'm gonna give. That's straight MLB, whatever other sports I want to put on that. You gotta put the right picks to hit to get a bag. We just go as it goes. Let's get on this NBA yesterday, man. Now, somebody in the comments stated about the White Sox, which they did hold up 2-1. That was pretty good. They did their part. Dodgers did what they need to do. So that's already the 2 leg of the 3 pick. The second 3 pick I actually approved of yesterday on this YouTube. I'm going to the games now so I can see yesterday's schedule. The Yankees. Yankees was up the whole game, 3-1, 3-2. Money line was in, everything to the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 runs given up. That's the way baseball is. When they get to the 7th, 8th inning, a lot of them 1.5 don't get covered. I stressed it like a mug. You always got to take the plus 1.5 without knowing that the team's going to cover no matter what. You might have a good team go up 4-0, but eventually they're going to blow the game regardless. Colorado Rockies was a good plus 1.5 because Arizona can't cover no plus 1.5, minus 1.5 and nothing when they favored. Now, Washington didn't show up yesterday, but that's expected for Washington Nationals. Team is garbage. But we finna move to the day. We ain't finna do all that back in the day talk or whatever. The first game on the schedule is New York Mets, Atlanta Braves. Let's analyze this game. Let's eat. Now, Atlanta showed bad. The Mets showed bad skills yesterday. I'm taking Atlanta off the top plus 1.5. I ain't doing no point spread or nothing. I'm taking Atlanta in the plus 1.5. Now, I'm writing every game down, what I say. Never know what I do with that. Now, I'm not putting it on my ATM Smasher, which the early 3 pick, late 3 pick. That's the show shot parlay I'm giving out today. The YouTube parlay is the early 3 pick, late 3 pick, but we can analyze every game. The next one is the Cubs and the Marlins. It's another game right there, man. You can't doubt them teams that's at home favored by 1.5. I'm taking Miami plus that 1.5 again. I rolled with them yesterday. They covered the 1.5. So I got Atlanta plus 1.5. I got Miami plus 1.5. Remember, we taking underdogs, and when you take these underdogs, you never know what's gonna happen at the end of the game or whatever. But we got good teams that's favored that don't blow teams out. So that's what I'm riding on today. The Angels and Seattle Mariners. Seattle don't have nothing. And Angels, no matter they got a bad record, but they got hitters over there that keep them in the game. They done run 3 on the road too, so. And these pitchers that's pitching, man, they both ain't got too much playing time all year. Pitcher for the Angels is 1-1, ERA 2.55. He done pitched 53 innings. Oh, man, it's gonna be a wild one today. Early, finding me a banker. It might be an underdog early day. The Angels, I'm rolling with them plus 1.5. I'm not gonna alternate run line into plus 2.5, but somehow they got Seattle minus 200. So Vegas is speaking all over today. It ain't too many games today, so I gotta win off them 3 games right there. The next one is Pittsburgh and Baltimore. That's another. That's an over game right there. I can already see. ERAs are high. Everything is high right there. Pittsburgh pitcher got the most strikeouts. He got the most. Like he doing better. But I'm not putting Pittsburgh on my ticket plus 1.5, and I'm not taking Baltimore on the money line. But I will do this. I'm putting Pittsburgh and Baltimore. And here go the catch of how the game started getting kind of funny, because this speaks of an over game right here, but over first half. That seemed like it might come through. So I might do alternate run over line and get the 4. If I can put 4 out there for that first half, 3.5, 4, it should go over by a 6 in it, whatever. So that's gonna be an over first half right there. And you remember I said the soccer PSG. So this is where you got to roll with some tricky scenario. And my first half bet here is gonna be real tricky on my ATM smash, the early games, because it's only 4 early teams. But I'm taking Atlanta plus 1.5. I'm taking Miami plus 1.5. I'm going against the Mets. I don't care about the Mets, and whoever Miami playing, I do not care about that team. Period. The pitcher for the Mets got a good ERA, pretty good, so I think he'll hold up. And the Mets, they pitching staff give up runs, man. I think they playing for Vegas this series the way they did yesterday. I'm not chancing it. I want to put the Angels on there, but Seattle. But I'm rolling with that soccer PSG, so they got to come through for me. That's my 3 pick. That's an early 3 that I'm putting. The YouTube early 3 is Atlanta plus 1.5, Miami plus 1.5, and PSG money line. I wrote down some more, so I got actually all the picks I done wrote down so far. Now that soccer, I'm leaving that just on that early ATM smash. I'm not gonna put it with the rest. So I got Atlanta plus 1.5, Miami plus 1.5. I got the Angels plus 1.5, and I got Pittsburgh, Baltimore over on the first half. I'd rather take 3.5 or 4, no higher or lower. That way I can get a push. That's why I do even numbers. When you get that hook, you never know, it can go to 3, not even get the half. So if you can somehow get the 4, that'd be good to just slap out win. But 3.5 is gonna show you either gonna lose or win. So it's a win on both ends. Early soccer game, MLB games and soccer covered right there. I got a 2 pick in right now. Let me go back and see what the score is on my 2 pick. One to zero. It's gonna be halftime. Look like the team ain't gonna score nothing. I need Union to give me one more goal. It's a wrap. So I need them to be up 2-0 by the 70-minute mark. No way that team coming back to beat them. So it's looking good for the first parlay of the day. Off top, you know what it is. You chimed into Parlay King exclusive picks. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications going down. I went over the way this going today to get an early ticket in to hit. Then the night ticket's gonna be the ultimate smashing ticket because all of the teams I'm knowing got action to win playing tonight. So it might be a 4 pick I'm finna give, but the 3 pick I gotta get past this 3 pick I gave out. 4 baseball already written down, 1 soccer. So it's a total of 5 picks. I'm gonna come back tonight or either tomorrow and go over all these picks and see which ones came through. I got 2 picks in right now. Union Berlin, I need them to cover. They up 1-0 going into the half. I had Liverpool over 3 goals for the team total, for the game total. The score was 2-2. It went over, so I need Union to cover so I can hit this 2 pick early soccer. Soccer is back. Football is back. It's time to eat, blow up, get a bag. Teasers coming. First quarter parlays, first half team totals, prompts. We're gonna discuss everything on this football, college, and NFL. Filled in with some Canadian Football League. But then at the end of the day, you gotta have a show shot banger when you play with that Canadian football because they like some rejects of the NFL. They play, then they show up and they come and be trash, just like the USFL was this year, man. The players out there was terrible, but they were trying. Anyway, you try to get a bag, just like us with this waging, we trying to win off these people, but we got to know who to go with, who really trying to play good and trying to perform on the field to get their money worth. But it's so much going on with these payoffs that I'm seeing. I've been seeing for years. I've been telling people how it starts from that day. They build it up to the last minute. You see some games, they don't put out the starters. They don't put out the pitchers. They don't even put out who injured in the NBA until the last 30 minutes before game started. By that time, you already done made all your picks. They done tatted up everything they want to give out, put in, shot it out to the coaches, the staffs, the players, the sides. They've been manipulating this and that, payoffs and all that type of stuff. That leads to us having these channels trying to really assess this to give quality picks, not like the other ones. I don't do 1.5 non-stop because I can't just say and just go -1.5, 3 picks, 2 picks, 2 picks, 2 picks, and let you roll with it and see how many times you see them type of strategies hit. You got to analyze this. You got to hit, come close to hitting, and always have something coming in daily. Let's go. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. $ Parlay God King. That's the cash app. No matter what you doing, if you want to don't, you want to give, you want to hit. I go off if I give you a banger, that mug come through, show love. It's about trying to bust up something every day. Let's get on these baseball. I had to put that in a quick break to analyze and let people know it's going down, dealing with me. I'm looking at this MLS. We got some MLS games. I don't really like messing with this. I do it, soccer in America, but you know, it's an Austin team that do score runs. They playing tonight too, playing against San Jose. It's a lot of soccer game on the score, but I'm not gonna get on that today. We're gonna go straight to the MLB. Keep going with where I ended at. Let's go. Yeah, I see I'm kind of, I'm looking at scores and looking over every league, trying to find the best quality bets to give you. If you parlayed, if you stepped in here, if you still in here, salute to you, man. We trying to eat. See, I'm happy this strategy on this YouTube where after I post this, and no matter if you screened it or you saved it, it's gonna delete itself and come back tomorrow and post. That way nobody can go behind me and get it unless they already tapped in. So now I'm on a Washington Nationals Phillies game. This is where it started getting tricky now. It started the night, evening. midday or whatever you call it, but it's starting getting to the nitty gritty. This pitcher for Washington Nationals just sucks. Point blank, and the Philly pitcher sucks or whatever. I'm just gonna put Philly to the side as a is that plus 1.5 out there for us to take Washington. That pitcher 4 and 15, 6 something ERA. Juarez is trash itself. Suarez, whatever his name is. But he got a 75 record. Philly smashed yesterday. Looked like they controlling the series, so I'm taking Philly on that money line. No matter if it's a high spread. Remember, I gave the 4 picks early with Pittsburgh up and down with how I'm going. Why you got to go to Parlay King 101 IG ATM Smasher. That way you get more details on how I really went. But this YouTube, and I'm giving you all of my picks how I think, but I change it up nonstop through the day. But I'm trying to get a best quality one. So I'm taking Philly with that money line on that pick. No matter if it's negative 250, I'm putting it on the parlay, so it don't matter. Now here go the team that nobody likes and I don't like, but we always bet with them, Tampa Bay Rays. They got a good pitch on the mound today. Here we go again with another one. It's another high money line pick. I'm not taking Detroit for nothing with that plus 1.5. I think Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay gonna stand up today, so I'm taking them money line. I'm not going with Pittsburgh, Philly, Detroit. I'm in. See, that's when I mess with Tampa Bay Rays. I get all off. I don't even want to take them. I don't want to put them on my ticket. I don't even want to deal with them. Houston Astros and Cleveland Guardians. Now we get into some heavyweight games. Finally, it's going to start getting interesting. Now I'm putting Houston on this. I'm taking Houston money line regardless. So Houston down money line. Cleveland don't have nothing. That's another team like Tampa Bay. They want to play this low-key game, but I know if Houston bats get on, they're going to smash. And Houston got action and going to late banger, but I ain't made that decision yet. I got to see how every game is playing out. The White Sox, Texas Rangers. Now, y'all saw the White Sox play last night when they supposed to hit Texas and barely won 2-1. Strikeouts one in or nothing. It's a crazy setup today. Both pitchers, you don't get that edge to no pitcher in that game. That might be an over right there. Let me see where the over and under is at. That 8 is out there for this over and under again. Shit. I'm put an asterisk by them. I would say you can stick that with Pittsburgh, Baltimore, the first half. If you can get 3 with the over on the Texas and White Sox game, you might can slide with the first half over Texas Ranger game. Over 3 or 4. It's at 18 total, so the spread ain't gonna be high for the over and under for the first half. San Francisco, Oakland. Big pick here. I'm not taking San Francisco never with negative 1.5. They don't cover spreads, and I'm not taking Oakland at home because they got Holler on the mound, which he's got a 1.73 ERA. Guess what? I reversed that. First 1.5 today. Going on the ATM Smasher ticket. I'm taking San Francisco Giants minus 1.5. And I'm leaving that money line on the regular. You just don't know. You in here listening, I just giving you an ultimate 12-pick banker going down every game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We at 9 MLB games plus that PSG. Now soccer, leave that off. It's on the main ticket, the ATM Smasher. Don't put it on this master. This 12 that's brewing up. And believe me, 12s don't come through, but guess what? I done hit it. Let's do a flashback to me. 3 months ago, it was football, a little bit of everything going back. I had a teaser I hit. So yes, it was NFL going down. So it's coming this year. I hit a 12 pick, 2 10 picks with a teaser 10 and a regular 10, a 12 pick 10, a 7 pick, 2 6 picks, and a 4 pick. I did it in one day. I got a super bag that day with some NFL and MLB. It's coming. We gonna eat on this channel when I give all these picks out and it lines up just right. And I say, put it in. We finna have a day. Facebook, Parlay King. I put it out there. I shot it out there. Each game was back to back with music behind it. It went down. Parlay King 101 IG. So San Francisco, the first one, lock on the late ATM Smasher. San Francisco Giants -1.5. Atlanta Braves and the Mets, they playing a doubleheader back to back. Now, here's where it gets tricky now with these Mets. I've taken Atlanta for the first game with the +1.5 though. And if I can make it down to the late game, it's a good game for the second game of the Atlanta and the Mets game, which I'm not even gonna mess with that game. 2 ace pitchers on the mound. If you buy it up to 8.5 and take it under. Now that's this right here is how we're finna do this Atlanta and the Mets. I'm not even putting it on this 9 pick I got brewing. I'm just gonna write Atlanta game 2. Atlanta Mets under alternate run line 8.5. Straight bet. That's all you can do with that game. It seemed like everybody gonna say, yeah, just put the Mets on there. It's game 2 Mets. You got Max on the mound. He's pretty good. He's coming in. He's ace pitcher, but you got Friday on the mound for Atlanta. It's gonna be a close, low-scoring game, but one of them might fold. You never know if the Mets pitcher come out and fold like he did last night. Let Atlanta go up by all and run. So I'm not dealing with game 2. I'm chancing with Atlanta on the main first ticket. Boston, Kansas City Royals. Boston, Kansas City Royals. Boston main ticket. Boston money line main ticket. Yeah, it's time to start getting neat and greedy, trying to get a bag super strong now. Got San Francisco Giants -1.5, Boston money line on the main ticket. And if you keep a count on where we at on the 12 pick, you got action. It's a lot of games too still to play. I might alternate 12 because I'm keeping just like it is. Toronto and Minnesota Twins. No stats on his pitcher, Mitch White for Toronto. 1-2 record. They only got his inning pitch down and with strikeouts, nothing. So this might be a Vegas game right here when they don't put the stats nowhere around for him. Bundy on the mound for Minnesota Twins. He's a so-so pitcher. His whips, his ERA high, and everything's going crazy with this game. We're going to skip over that game. Toronto, Minnesota will not be played today on my platform or anything with me putting any type of association of any parlay pick, straight pick on that game. I will not do it. Cincinnati Reds, Milwaukee Brewers, the next game. Now, y'all saw what happened. Milwaukee, they handled up, but It looked like an over game right there. I'm skipping that game. So now you see where I'm going now. With teams like Milwaukee and Minnesota, you just skip them. You skip them. Not dealing with that game. The Yankees and St. Louis Cardinals. German on the mound for New York Yankees. Wait, hold on real quick. Hold on. Now look what just happened with this New York game and St. Louis game. I just noticed something. This is the trash pitcher the Yankees done had Montgomery. Messed me out 2 weeks ago or something on a banger. He gets in there and just throws. He played like the old pitcher Yankees used to have, Cunningham or whatever he was, man. He was supposed to have been an ace out of high school, college, or whatever. He get in there, he's sweating all on the mound. He just looking fat, chubby looking, and he just throwing the ball. He's so hot, he's sweating. Every pitch was coming out real bad. He was getting rolled. And the Yankees got German on the mound, which he's ain't shit. Trash himself with a 1.82 ERA. He's coming back off an injury. I think 2 years ago, last year, he was one of their best pitchers, but he's not in the mix. I'm skipping that game. Yankees game will not be played today, but guess what? I do go with the Yankees. I can even take the plus 2.5, put them on the heavyweight ticket. They'll cover that 2.5, but I'm not going to deal with it. Colorado Rockies and Arizona Diamondbacks. It's getting tricky now with no tricks no more. I'm taking Arizona, and my main ticket looking kind of weird. I'm putting Arizona over there on the ATM Smasher. That's already 3 on the ATM Smasher. I ain't got to the Dodgers game. So I got that 2-3 picks already in. I might add 1 because I said I'm doing 3 or 4. And I'm putting the Arizona over here on the money line. Never do Arizona plus 1.5. Colorado got bats, but Colorado pitchers ain't nothing. Yeah. I'm at 11 games on the 12 I said I was going to give. You got a 3-pick early, 3-pick late already in. We can start right there and roll, but we're going to steady go on. I got 2 games left. I got the San Diego and the Dodgers. Now, here go an interesting game with them Dodgers. I might leave them off today because the pitcher for the Dodgers, Henny, he's pretty good, though. He's doing good. And that pitcher for, I don't know if it's 2 pitchers for San Diego Padres that one of them just came and he's real tall. He just gave up a lot of hits one day. He's just sitting on the mound. Just every time he throw it across the plate, they rocking him. So I'm not even going to deal with San Diego. I'm not going to deal with the Dodgers today either. You got to take the Dodgers on it, but I need one more pick to make it a 12. This is what you call reaching. See, I can put that PSG on there, and that'd be a 12 pick, but I don't want the soccer to mess it off the top. That way I get to going back in. So we got the Angels and Seattle Mariners as the last game. But I got a twist I'm finna give out, so there's 2 double headers today. I already got the Angels on 1 ticket for early. Then tonight, it's getting tricky. You got 2 double headers today, which I really don't play them, but today I'm playing them because I need to hit strongly. I need to get a master super hit. In this game, Seattle. So it's one more game. I went back up and I skipped. It's the Cincinnati Reds. Three over and unders. So I can keep this 11 pick. I can add PSG on it and just get all the way out there and have that mug as a 12 pick because I got 12 pick because I got them already on that 3 pick. So if the 3 pick don't come through, the 12 pick because Atlanta plus 1.5, Miami plus 1.5 don't come through. It don't even go to late anyway. So PSG French League Soccer go down as the 12th pick of this 12 pick parlay. You just got to do your necessity on. I gave you 12 good quality picks. 3-pick night is San Francisco Giants -1.5. Boston money line, Arizona money line. That's a good 3-pick that you just can put in, period, no matter if the first pick don't come through. It's a 2-part YouTube series going with Atlanta +1.5, game 1, Miami +1.5, and PSG money line on the French League Soccer. That's the early 3-pick. Then you got San Francisco Giants for the late -1.5, Boston money line, Arizona money line. So if I go 6-0 today, that's a good YouTube 2-series ATM smasher banger. And if this one come through, you got you a 12-pick exclusively YouTube 12, Atlanta +1.5, Miami +1.5, LA Angels +1.5, the Pittsburgh Baltimore over first half, the 3.5 or 4, Philly money line, Tampa Bay money line, Houston money line, Chicago White Sox, Texas over 3 or 4, San Francisco money line, Boston money line, Arizona money line, and PSG soccer money line. That's a 12-pick. I stated some more games. I got them to the side. I'm thinking about putting Houston on that late 4-pick. So guess what? Late change to this. I'm making the late ticket a 4-pick. I'm putting Houston money line on the ticket. So you actually can leave it as the 3-pick, San Francisco Giants -1.5, Boston money line, Arizona money line, and Houston money line now is added to it. The master ATM smasher night 4-pick. The early 3 got to come through, plus the 12 is in. So I gave you all good content, quality picks. WNBA, I didn't go over that, but I got something exclusive that I'm going with. Parlay King 101 IG, Cash App, $ Parlay God King. You see it in the description right there. It's on stating my name right there. Cash App. Parlay King, Facebook. Now, coming in, getting the picks, I might alter it, change it up, say something real slick tomorrow. Especially if all this come through and I don't see one person done shot something at me, you know what time it is. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification up out. It's time to get a bag. Y'all have a blessed Saturday. It's going down. Let's go. Better pitcher now in terms of his pitch mix. He's throwing his sinker at less velocity and throwing it less often. But look at